Joe wakes up on Friday morning, brushes his teeth, he gets dressed, prepares breakfast for his 6-year-old Jax and his daughter Madison. Waffles this morning. After dropping off kids at school, he makes the 45-minute drive to the office. It's a brisk morning after the first snowstorm arrived overnight and left a layer of frost on the road and surrounding houses. After parking, he makes his way into his warm office. As soon as he sits down into his ergonomically posture-supporting chair, his boss pops his head into the door. "Hey, Joe, can I see you in the conference room?" Surprised at the random request, Joe reaches over to grab his black notebook in case he has to take some notes. It's unusual for his boss to ask for his time so suddenly. Joe walks into the conference room and sees his boss and Kimberly from HR. As he sits down, he knows this isn't good. His boss proceeds to give him the company line. As you know, business is down. But Joe zones out and hears very few words. Losing your job, severance, effective immediately. Joe is escorted back to his desk, where he's pressured to pick up his belongings and exit the building. Whatever the business reason, downsizing, layoffs, reorganizations, this is one of the most painful, emotional, and devastating experiences for an employee. Joe has to take that 45-minute commute back home and wait patiently for his wife and kids to arrive at the end of the day, all while trying to find the words and the reasons. Why him? Why his role? Should he have seen it coming? 4 years with the same company, and this is the thanks that he gets? If you have spent time in human resources, conducting layoffs are often in the job description, but this experience will never become ordinary. So how can a company make this process easier? It's never easy, but easier. When a company is faced with a reduction in force due to financial circumstances, it can seem like a foolish choice to add more money to the severance expense. Maybe, but the short-term wins and long-term gains can far outweigh the costs of offering compassionate outplacement services. There are 4 reasons to include compassionate outplacement services as part of your offboarding practice. The first, you want to protect your organization. Don't be the HR professional who makes the $2 million mistake when a departed employee comes back with a legitimate employment case against the company. The second, retention. Trust me, the employees who remain with your company after a layoff know how well you treated their friends and colleagues as you exited them out the door. Third is reputation. Your offboarding strategy will permeate the internet well after the day of notification. The public, your customers, and future hires will be judging the professionalism and dignity, or lack thereof, to which the terminated employee is subjected. Our reactions and actions set the tone for our entire culture. ICC's career coaches will help your employees understand their value outside of their role with you, and this attitude will help your company maintain an employer of choice reputation. And finally, can I just say it's the right thing to do? Whether it's Joe, Casey, Simone, they are real people with homes, bills, kids, and emotions. These feelings can be really hard to process. ICC's coaches are supportive, helpful, and encouraging. They get your departed employee back up on their feet, feeling value again, and giving them the tools to land a new job quicker and faster than left to do it on their own. If you are faced with an upcoming layoff, ICC's website has additional resources to support you, including a layoff guidebook and easy-to-follow reduction in force checklist. Let ICC support you during this tough time. With different program options, we will work with you to select the right program at an affordable cost. Whether your employees are non-exempt or senior executives, we provide compassionate and tailored outplacement services.